Hey y'all, welcome back to Sin City Review. Today we're looking at a Rock Island Armory Officer's Model in 45 ACP. Now when I got this gun, it wasn't a bad gun to start off with by any means. It just was kind of a victim of one of those backyard gunsmiths. Somebody who took some Cerakote to everything, and I mean even the sear, which is just ridiculous. You don't need to Cerakote or Cerakote parts inside the gun as far as your sear goes. You want those angles to be metal on metal and really sharp. You don't want them, gummed up with coating. So anyways, I basically just went through this gun, smoothed it down, refined it a little bit. The only thing left on it that I couldn't really fix because I don't have the machinery to do it is the rear sight. When they did the Novak cut, they did it like about a millimeter too high, which that can be fixed. So they just have to go back in and do another pass, and it should be fine. So it's just a little bit raised off, as you'll see here in a second. Other than that, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. As long as it's lining up pretty good and it's shooting straight, whatever. Other than that, the front sight as well was all blocked when they put this front sight in. On the dovetail, it was squared off and just kind of sticking up above the slide. So basically I just smoothed that down and matched it to the profile of the slide, reprofiled it. So it's all nice and smooth and rounded off now. I crowned the barrel on this. I did the Cerakote in my Midnight Bronze for the slide and all the controls. And then I went ahead and did the flat dark earth for the frame. I left it with a less hardener in it, so it actually made more of a rough texture. Kind of like a smooth concrete in a way. There's no front strap checkering on this, and it is a smaller frame gun being the officer, so I wanted to give some more grip to the frame, and the less hardener definitely gave it more of that concrete feel. Pretty awesome. You can actually hear it. Pretty grippy, pretty tacky. We'll go ahead and go through the gun. All in all, I think it turned out really well. Very happy with the end result. You can see that little gap right there. See, if they just reprofile it again, I'm pretty sure that sight will drop down just fine. I'm actually not sure why they didn't do that. I mean, that's really all that has to be done. Strange. See the back straps, beaver tail. Everything is Midnight Bronze with the hammer. Slide, of course, the barrel. Trigger, I think that's an STI trigger if I'm not mistaken. Looks like one. And if we can go ahead and get the crown of the barrel here. There we go. And there you go. Pretty cool, if I say so. Now, I didn't block the barrel with the front of the slide like I do on some of the bull barrels, just because basically the guide rod or the recoil spring assembly in here, that little piece sticks out and it matches how far the barrel sticks out. So I didn't want to mess with that, because then this would stick out, look weird, and I can't take that down, because pretty much once it terminates into the slide, I mean, that's it. It would basically just break right off eventually, so that's about the thickness it is. It can't really be taken down anymore. But I think it turned out really well. Very happy with this end result. Just looks awesome. Flat dark earth and Midnight Bronze together. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. I mean, that is a beautiful pistol. From what this was, all the controls, everything was pretty much coyote tan. And the slide was done with just the factory blue that was starting to wear off a little. I mean, it was kind of a Frankenstein looking gun, to say the least. A bunch of mismatched parts that they sprayed with this. I guess it was Cerakote, it was something like that. And it was just really thick and ill-fitting. You could barely, depress the safety down. It was such a thick coating, it just didn't want to mess around with the controls. Like, you would get it up here and try to take it off, it was just all your force and it finally would snap. So now, as you can see, it's perfect. Did a little trigger job on this, so no take up, it just breaks. It's freaking awesome. You just think about the trigger breaking and it goes. Pretty rad. Let's go ahead and check it out in a different light here. Oh, first I'll rack back the slide. Let y'all check out that barrel. A little oil up there for fitting. It's going to need a little bit of break-in time, especially with the bull barrel. Otherwise a little bit tighter fitting seams. Okay, a little natural lighting from outside. You can see that flat dark earth is just a little lighter in this light, and so is the midnight bronze Cerakote. So as always, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them and I'll answer accordingly. I love these little Rock Island officers. They're a sweet little pistol, and for the money, wow, can't really beat them. Doesn't get much better. Until next time.